welcome back to the Mad Spideyverse. I'm Mad Spidey. Thanks once again for tuning into my channel. Today's episode will be another one of my statue collection. I think this is episode number 16, I think it is. As I've mentioned before, all my statue collection videos are all done from the company Bowen Designs, which was very prevalent in the late 90s, early 2000s. Had a very good streak. And then obviously once they sort of folded up shop, that's when all these, Sideshow and Hot Toys and, PCS and, and all these other sort of companies that are just coming out, that have all been there for a while and also still coming out, Iron Studios, the list goes on and on and on and on. They were pretty much the, they were the cream of the crop at the time. So as last episode, I showed a full-size statue. I've mentioned this quite a few times before that I'm trying to do full-size mini bust, but I've sort of got to the point where I've looked at the storage and gone, it's going to be very hard to try and necessarily do that. So I'm pretty much just going to grab them as I can grab them, and then I'll just, show you what they are as I can physically grab them out of storage. So in saying that, I was actually able to get one of the mini busts this time. Obviously, it's a Spidey character this time, so it's going to be, closer to sort of my thing, even though like all the statues are Marvel, I do love them all. Obviously, special place in my heart, more for Spidey stuff. So without further ado, I'll show you what this one actually is. And this one is actually Sandman. So, as I've mentioned plenty of times before, especially on the minibus, on one side you'll get sizing, sculpt and sculptor details, and then on the other side you'll actually get a bit of a synopsis of the character itself. So generally the first picture will be first appearance or a book close to it. So Amazing Spider-Man number 4 obviously is first appearance of Sandman, and then generally they show you a book that's sort of newer to the point of release, or the sort of, should I say, the time of release of this particular when the bus was released. But this time they've sort of gone one more in the sort of silver copper age, which is a little bit different from what they usually do. But then obviously it gives you a bit of a synopsis of the character and how they came to be. But they were always good to sort of, before I actually physically opened them when I first got these, to actually have a bit of a read and things like that, and get a bit of history if you didn't already know. The other thing to know about this, like I say with all of them, they all have an edition number. So the edition is a worldwide number. These were limited to 3,000. So one of those sort of busts that's slightly bigger run, but still limited to 3,000 worldwide. So anyway, let's get it open, show you what it physically looks like. All right. Pop that open. Alright, and as I've shown before, this one's got up written on it, so you know which way to take off the foam. And this one's also in one piece, so I don't have to, put things together. Now, even though I love my Spidey stuff, love my Spidey Bowen stuff, the only thing about this one is I'm not too happy on the face. When they made the full-size statues, the face actually was rectified, actually looked really good. The face on this, not so much. But the detail in the actual arms and things like that, and the base is very, very cool. So, there is Sandman mini bust. So as you can see, big arm, and then making a big blocked hammer, as the other one, and you can see all the sort of sand dripping throughout the base. And then obviously his trademark green t-shirt. As I mentioned, 3,000 was the edition. This one is 2,784. But yeah, just have a look at the face. Like, it still looks good, but yeah, I don't know. There's just something about it that maybe it's a bit too sort of, I don't know, weathered, screwed up. Like, I know it's a bit of an angry face, but yeah, I don't know. I just didn't like it as much as the full size anyway. But still, a very cool bust, and I'm totally glad that I own it. So yeah, so that is the Bowen Designs Sandman mini bust. Now, I'm pretty sure it was either, I think it was phase 2 or phase 3 that this one came out. Limited to 3,000. So yeah, so that is that video there. So once again, thank you so much for tuning in. Now, don't forget, if you're watching this video this week, at the moment it is the 19th of October. This weekend is a very, very big weekend. It is the C3 event, so Comics Curing Cancer. It will be basically, I'd like to say run by my mate Rob Fat Stacks of Comics, but it'll be spread across a lot of channels, not on my channel. Obviously I'm a smaller channel, there's no point putting it on mine. But yeah, all my good mates, Rob Fat Stacks of Comics, Legion of Comics, DJ Links, Remy Q Studios, John's Comics with Kids, Tylox the Mighty, Gary B the Casual Comic Guy. I hope I'm not missing any. I think that was all the main ones. There'll probably be other ones running and things like that in between, but you'll see me on quite a few of these channels, hopefully. Definitely on Legion of Comics Hangout, definitely on Remy Q's Remy's Place, and hopefully I could pop up in a few other channels. So we're all doing it to raise money for Comics Curing Cancer, so please don't forget. I'll try and leave the link tree down below. That'll give you all the schedules, and oh, don't forget, I will definitely be on Whack Comics as well. I almost forgot. Lee always forgets me. I'm going to forget him for once. But yeah, we'll be on Whack Comics. Me, myself, Simon, and Simple Simon, and the Aussieverse guys, I think, are going to be doing a Whack Live. So yeah, check that out. But yeah, all those channels, there'll be a schedule and where you can donate. Hopefully I can find all the details. I'm pretty sure they'll be posted around. They're posted everywhere. Everybody's just, you know, flooding the market with it at the moment. But I'll leave the links in the description below. So yeah, check that out this weekend. Please donate some money. Just hang out, chat, try to get the awareness out there, and let's try and raise as much money as we possibly can. But anyway, that's it for this particular video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're not, and hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and Spidey out.